My name is Yolanda Diaz and I design for Little Miss Fashion. Little Miss Fashion is a children clothing manufacturing company and I'm from Mexico.
Where do you find your inspiration?
My inspiration comes from everything around me, but especially the nature is why my designs always have something like flowers or kind of ruffles, because thinking about the water on the ocean or something like that. But the most I take is from the nature, and it's flowers or the trees, also the animals, like I like them, like cats and dogs and all kind of sweeties. The years, little by little, I come uh, better every time my skills in sewing, and well, now I can make almost any kind of clothing.
Where have you received your training?
Well, I learned everything I know about sewing. I learned by myself when I was a little girl, 10 years old. I was the older of in my family, and I love to have a lot of clothes, but my parents, they didn't buy what I wanted, so I thought, I can make it. And my mom has had all sewing machine, and I started just trying there, making clothing from all clothes my mom had, and it's how I start making my own clothing at that age.
What elements drive your work ethic and make you strive to be a better designer or motivate you in your personal life?
Well, my little sister, Monica is her name. When she was a little girl and I was just a teenager, she always asked to look like me. She was at that time like 4 years old, and I thought, well, why not? Why not? So I made some of the dresses I had exactly the same for her, but she said, no, I would like to look like you, but better. And I tried to do something different but unique for her. Is what I think when I start making something, it should be better than I did last time. I think about my little sister very often when I do my design.
How has your personal history influenced on your views of fashion?
Well, I think the most important fact in my life it was when I was in high school. I was about to finish high school, and I was just thinking how to go to college, how to pay my expenses for going to college. And at that time, I had a scholarship for paying my expenses and could attend to high school. But someday the principal called me and said someone who needs a scholarship cannot afford those clothes. So they tried to take my scholarship away. So I told them I have a lot of clothes because I made them. And she was pregnant at the time, and she said, really? I don't believe it. Yeah, I do. Okay, she said, make one dress for me. And I make a maternity dress for her. So what she said is that she loved that. And since then, she used to ask me for a dress every 2 weeks. Every paycheck, I had my own paycheck from her because I make a dress for her. And little by little, I got clients from her friends and people who knows that I could do something different, something unique is the only thing. It should be something unique, not like any other one. So it's how I start designing for somebody else, and in that way I could pay my college at the same time I fall in love with fashion. I thought it will be what I want to do the rest of my life.
What is your family life like?
My family life is very nice life. So I live with my husband and my son. And they are very funny people. They always make me laugh, and they are very supporting to me. They help in my business in different ways. I also, it's very peaceful. I don't have any problem in my life. Is I can say I'm very happy, and the best thing I have in my life is my family. I love them.